Welcome to a series of presentations on MCP 13.0 Workload Management. Several new statistics reports and features have been introduced in 13.0 Workload Management. A new first-level node has been added to the statistics viewer called Group Metered Usage. This new node displays a summary bar graph of the total metered usage of each workload group in the requested time range. This report feature is only available for data that include MIPS and RPM data collected from metering systems. For data collected from non-metered systems, the Group Metered Usage Report node is not enabled. Please note that this and the other new reports are dependent upon the user specifying that workload group and process data is to be collected for any meaningful or complete reporting. This is also true for any pre-13.0 statistics viewer reports. The corresponding filter option dialog allows a selection of what workload groups to display and their sorting order. It also provides a selection of presentation units in any of the 6 following display units: MIPS, seconds, minutes, and months; RPM, seconds, minutes, and months. The Group Metered Usage node has a sub-node, Metered Usage History, that displays a graph showing the metered usage values for all workload groups over time and a tabular representation of the data. This report displays when CPU resource consumption rates change for workload groups and the rate of change, the change in the slope of the line for the workload group. The corresponding filter dialog provides a selection of presentation units in any of the 6 following display units: MIPS, seconds, minutes, months; RPM, seconds, minutes, and months, as well as the display interval of minutes, hours, days, weeks, or months. A new first-level node has been added to the statistics viewer called Process Resource Usage that displays individual processes by workload group showing accumulated resource usage within the selected time date range. The display is a simple tabular grid listing process name, mix number, CPU minutes, I/O count, MIPS months, RPM months. This function is only available for workload groups where process data was selected for collection by the user. Please note that for workload groups where only partial process data was collected, as configured by the user, the data displayed will not total what is reported in the other statistics viewer reports. For statistics data that does not contain MIPS or RPM data, the MIPS and RPM columns will not be displayed. The user can sort the display by clicking on any of the column headings. Columns can be reordered or suppressed from the table, and the data can be exported in several formats for use by other processing applications. This feature is available on any system running the 13.0 Workload Manager. The following is a short demonstration of the new statistics reports and features in 13.0 Workload Management. There are 3 new reports in the 13.0 Workload Management: Groups Metered Usage, Metered Usage History, and Process Resource Usage. The Group Metered Usage and Metered Usage History reports are only available from data that include RPM and MIPS data from a metered system. The Group Metered Usage Report shows the metered usage for each of the workload groups that have been selected for statistics collection. The Filter Options dialog allows selection of what groups to include in the report, as well as the sorting order of the groups, by name or by value, in either ascending or descending order. The display units can also be specified to match whatever reporting requirements or the available range of values. Checking Make Settings as Default checkbox, and then clicking either OK or Apply will cause whatever modifications you have made to the statistics filter settings to become the new initial defaults. Once set, every time this report is selected, it will use the user-defined default settings. These can be overridden and changed at any time. The Metered Usage History report shows the workload group's metered usage over time for the selected date and time range. Changes in the slope of a group's line indicate a change in the consumption rate. The Filter Option dialog allows selection of what groups to include in the report, as well as the display interval and display units. This data can also be exported in several formats to allow processing by a additional processing programs. The process utilization report shows the individual processes and their resource usage by workload group for the selected date and time range. You select a workload group from the drop-down box, and its processes and their values will be displayed. You can sort the data by clicking on any of the column headings. And there is a summary of each of the columns at the bottom of the report. By using the Choose Detail dialog, you can suppress and or reorder any of the columns. For more information on the Statistics Viewer and the available reports, please refer to the Workload Center help text. This completes this demonstration of workload management.